Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
one.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but not
are you-
that big red one. The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. For crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, here it be, a week from Christmas. Or just a touch under, over a week from Christmas. Next week's show will be a fantastical piece of amazement. It'll be our Christmassy spectacularity, and it'll be true wonderfulness, and it will be, well, you'll have to tune in to find out exactly what it be. Now, we happen to be in great luck tonight that Babushka and Molly have gone off to go Christmassy caroling. Aye, that's right. They've gone off to spread the cheer and the joy that be Babushka's wonderful way of doing Christmas carols. And she even took some homemade cookies and something eggnog or cider flavored eggnog. I'd not be sure. All I know is I can hear the screams of joy, and we'll call it laughter, throughout the neighborhood as I hear the, not caterwauling, the caroling, that's right, caroling by Babushka and Molly giggling right along with all the excitement. It's a true and wonderful experience if you've never been a part of that. Now, let us be seeing. Oh, yes. The Christmas season is truly in the full swing of things, and I hope that you'll all be ready for it. And if you're not, I don't know what we can do about that. But tonight, we'll have our usual blend of Christmassy music, and then we'll have our specialties, our oddities, our funs. And the wonderful thing, a code. Nothing makes Christmas feel more Christmassy than a cold in thy nose. That be right. We won't start out with that song. We'll make that the second one. We'll start out with a nice, happy tune by Sudden Death, the Christmas season. It's the season upon us. So, I hope you're ready for things, my boy. I can't hardly hear myself. My ears are plugged, my nose is all messed up, and I'm getting all kinds of confuzzlement. But fear not, we've got ourselves a grand show in the way, and I'm so grateful you're here. So welcome back, me mateys, welcome back, and I hope you're ready for the Christmassy season in its full swing of things, and let us have some fun with it. No, you won't be hearing Mariah Carey here. No, you might hear a car called Mariah, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. A different kind of caterwauling out. Ooh, that was a particularly good Did you hear that scream? You can't. Open your window and put your ear out. You might just hear the screams from the neighborhood. That be right. That be right. Nothing like listening to good old Babushka bring happiness and joy wherever she goes. So, as I would be saying, welcome back, me mateys. It's Sudden Death, the Christmas season.
Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas already, with the animated reindeer in the top hat wearing Yetis. Now I can be as festive as the next guy, but I still have firecrackers from the 4th of July. Come on, do I really need 6 months to shop? Might as well be Christmas non-stop. Pretty soon they'll be hanging up lights all over town, and it was just last week I finally took mine down. Please, can I get a break for my sake? All I'm asking for is 1 month without a fruitcake. Give me some time to recover from another year of drunken relatives and a pissed off little brother. Singing that stupid Jingle Bell song in the middle of July somehow seems wrong. I still got 5 months to go, and I'm already sick of the ho ho ho.
It's Christmas time again.
Let's see what's on TV.
It's Christmas time again.
We got Rudolph, Frosty.
It's Christmas time again.
Rudolph versus Frosty.
It's Christmas time again.
A CSI Christmas? The Christmas season causes great frustration, getting longer and harder like a Viagra patient. I just need a vacation from the holiday cheer, and I don't think that I can take it for the rest of the year. And nobody is cheerful anyway. It's always give me the damn toys and get the f*** out my way. I can deal with that on December 23rd, but when it starts up in March, that's a little absurd. And then the charities, there's way too many, begging me for money like I have any. And there's some idiot flapping his mouth like a flapjack with his peace on earth and all that crap. I'd settle for peace in the kitchen, but that would mean my relatives would have to quit their bitching. And since I doubt that'll ever come about, it's Merry Christmas, pass the gravy, and I try to tune them out.
It's Christmas time again.
Let's see what Santa brought for me.
It's Christmas time again.
Huh, I already have one of these.
It's Christmas time again.
Hey, wait a minute. This is mine.
It's Christmas time again.
I've been looking for this. My Christmas usually consists of this: fighting back the urge to shop with my fist, sending out cards to people I never see, and trying to keep the dog from peeing on the tree. And then the whole family has to search for directions so we can find our way to church. I still find it ironic and a little bit odd that my kids believe in Santa Claus but not in God. But I ain't taking my kids, cause it's too weird to see some child molester in a fake beard. I don't care if they kick and scream, I ain't doing anything till after Halloween. I can only buy damaged and discount due to the amount in my bank account, but I have no motivation to shop when I know I'm still paying off gifts from 3 Christmases ago.
It's Christmas time again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
It's Christmas time again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
It's Christmas time again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
It's Christmas time again.
What do you mean again? More like still.
It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again.
Feeling awfully bad. What a time I've had. 'Cause I didn't button up my overcoat. All I do is sniff. Where's my handkerchief? Got a funny feeling in my eyes and ears and throat. I can't sleep, I can't eat. Get up, pale and soak my feet. 'Cause I got a coated by dose. Oh, I got a coated by dose. Please repeat what you said. Got a lot of funny noises in my head. 'Cause I got a coated by dose. Oh, I got a coated by dose. Bought myself galoshes, flannel union suit. Over my galoshes, I wear a pair of rubber boots. I feel bad, I feel bub. Gee, I wish that sprig would come. 'Cause I got a coated by dose. Oh, I got a coated by dose. Oh, my neck, oh, my knees, sniff and sneeze, 'cause I got a cold in my nose. Oh, I got a cold in my nose. Bought a buck of aspirin, washed it down with garden gin, 'cause I got a cold in my nose. Oh, I got a cold in my nose. Went to see the doctor, asked him what to do. Lordy, help the doctor. He said, I think I've got one too. So we lay down, side by side. I'm still here, but the doctor died, 'cause I got a cold in my nose. I got a cold in my nose.
Aye, that's about how I be feeling. That's how be Rosetta Duncan when I got a cold in me nose. Aye, cold in me node, in me nose. Ah, I feel it so much. It's fascinating. But I also had someone asking me just the other day about Spike Jones and his city slickers with all I want for Christmas is me two front teeth. They say they hear it nowhere else but here on the captain's quarters. So I think instead of waiting for the final 40 where the requests are, and you can get your own requests in 323-HEEHO. We go into greater detail on that with 323-HEEHO later on. But with this here me Spike, oh, that's just, I'm so confuzzled, I hardly know which way is up. So, I understand the sufferings of the cold in the nose, or and then we have, all you want for Christmas is me two front teeth. I can sympathize with that. Right now, my head feels like it's made with two front teeth, banging away very loudly in between me ears.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Suddenly I heard a strange noise down below, so in my flannel pajamas I went tippy-toe. I could see old St. Nick from the spot where I stood, so I slid down the banister just as fast as I could. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth. See my two front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Every time I try to speak, all I do is whistle. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth. See my two front teeth? Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my my two front teeth so I can wish you Merry Christmas. Christmas, Christmas. Oh, for goodness sakes. Happy New
Lacy things, the wife is missing. Didn't ask for her permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her silk pantyhose, walking round in women's underwear. In the store, there's a teddy with little straps like spaghetti. It holds me so tight, like handcuffs at night, walking round in women's underwear.
In the office there's a guy named Melvin. He pretends that I am Murphy Brown.
He'll say, are you ready? We'll say, whoa man, let's wait until the wife is out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can dress like Madonna, put on some eye shade and join the parade, walking around in women's underwear. Lacy things missing, didn't ask permission. Wearing her clothes, silk pantyhose, walking round in women's underwear, walking round in women's underwear, walking round in women's underwear.
That there be Bob Rivers with walking round in women's underwear. A nice, I guess you'd be calling it almost Christmassy tune, but it could go with almost any season. It's fashionable that way. That is roll right into Duck Logics. It's the real world.
Let's do it. It's a world of acne, a world of germs. It's your brand new dog coming down with worms. It's the notes being played by a cockroach parade. It's the real world after all. It's a world of ulcers, a world of cysts. It's the hole in the road that you never miss. It's them cheap underwear creeping up to your hair. It's the real world after all. 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 It's a world of hunger, a world of sin. It's a million products to keep you thin. It's machinery exhaust causing air to be lost. It's a real world after all. It's a world of stark mediocrity. It's a world of mindless activity. It's the little white lie inside mom's apple pie. It's a real world after all. It's the real world after all. Cold hard steel world after all. Slimy eel world after all. Well, it's the real world after all. It's a world that's black and a world that's blue, and you must duck logic to get you through. It's the sudden attack of a knife in your back. It's the real world after all. It's the real world after all. Spinning real world after all. Cold hard steel world after all. Well, it's the real world after all.
Yay! That was really a lot of fun. I can't breathe. I got blisters on my fingers.
Aye, more truth to that than one might meet with the eye. Now it be time for us to be cutting to commercial. Right, it be for now. We have but vintage commercials. Our true sponsors are slowly being convinced that they should be here and help support these. Why? Well, we've warned them if they don't, shall we say, cough up the dough, then Babushka will come over and make them something nice to eat. It seems to be working quite well. A couple of them had a little bite, and once they recover, they said they might just see what they can do to compensate us for our troubles. But when we go to vintage commercial, we're playing some neat and old commercials from throughout the many decades, and they're kind of fun to relive and to appreciate. But they don't pay a single bill, but they are fun and enjoyable in odd, strange little ways. And soon, once they're back from the hospitals, I think we'll start having ourselves some proper sponsors.
When I grow up, I want to be a mommy.
You can play mommy right now with Ideal's Betsy Wetsy. Betsy Wetsy cries real tears. She drinks from her own bottle just like a real baby, and you'll love the soft touch of her baby pink skin. Of course, like all little babies, Betsy Wetsy wets and needs to be changed. And just think of all the fun you'll have giving Betsy Wetsy her bath and shampooing her rooted saran hair. Ask your mommy to get you Betsy Wetsy, and then you can be a mommy too. Betsy Wetsy by Ideal comes complete with layette in 4 sizes, priced from $5.95. You'll find Betsy Wetsy and lots of other wonderful Ideal toys at your favorite toy department now.
It's a wonderful toy. It's Ideal.
Barbie, you're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real. Barbie's small and so petite. Her clothes and figure look so neat. Her dancing outfit rings the bell. At parties she will cast a spell. Purses, hats, and gloves galore, and all the gadgets gals adore.
Barbie dressed for swim and fun is only $3. Her lovely fashions range from $1 to $5. Look for Barbie wherever dolls are sold.
Someday I'm gonna be exactly like you. Till then I know just what I'll do. Barbie, beautiful Barbie, I'll make believe that I am you.
You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Aye, aren't those vintage commercials really nifty? Now let us get into a little more of the spirit of Christmas. We've had the first week, we had dogs doing Jingle Bells, and we had cats doing Silent Night. I think it's only right that we have chickens doing Joy to the World, Muppet style. Aye, that'd be right. The chickens from Muppets are here to serenade us.
To play for you now is a little ballad that we wrote years ago while on tour in the Yukon. I'm the only gay Eskimo, I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. I go out seal hunting with my best friend Tarka, but all I want to do is get into his parka. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. Well, me and Nuckfluck Chuckbuck, we both like blubber, but me, I've got this crazy fetish for rubber. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. I make a wish on the northern lights that I could find a decent pair of whaleskin tights. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. And the seals, they sing now. These cold winter nights are taking their toll. I even get excited when I see the North Pole. See the North Pole. I'm the only gay Eskimo. Only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. Now, like the Proclaimers would sing it, I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. Like Bob Dylan. I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo. Like Rico Kasich from the Cars. I'm the only gay Eskimo. The only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo. She used to be mine. Like Oasis. I'm the only gay Eskimo. Like Van Morrison.
Well, only Eskimo. I ain't seen it coming on the street. I'm a ton of this. Jesus Christ fits in there somehow as well. And the crack was good.
Well, I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe.
A little Corky and the Juice Pigs are with, oh, what do they be singing? Oh, yes, I'm the only gay Eskimo. But we can't leave it there. Now can we? Let's go with more on Brothers KY. It's with the lousiest Christmas ever. You'll understand when you listen to the song. It's okay to itch while you listen.
I remember one Christmas that wasn't too good. It was pretty lousy. I've got a little Christmas story. I'm sorry, but it's sad. It'll either break your heart in two or make you scratch your head. A few years ago on Christmas Eve, Santa was at our house. He must have been tired because he laid down for a minute on our couch. He jumped up in a hurry, checked all his reindeer, flew off into the darkness. They was scratching from ear to ear. It was the loudest Christmas we ever had, one we'll never forget. Scratched and itched and combed our hair, and we're not over it yet. Santa Claus don't come to our house anymore, don't care if we're naughty or nice. We're the ones that gave Santa Claus and all his reindeer lice. They's late getting back to the North Pole. It took them 3 or 4 days. They scratched and itched so doggone much they almost lost their way. Santa Claus shaved all his hair off, and he shaved his whiskers too. When he shaved the hair off all the reindeer, Rudolph's nose turned blue. It was the lousiest Christmas we ever had, one we'll never forget. Scratched and itched and combed our hair, we're not over it yet. Santa Claus don't come to our house anymore, don't care if we're naughty or nice. We're the ones that gave Santa Claus and all his reindeer lice. We wrote Santa Claus a letter. He called us on the phone, said he'd drop our presents in the yard, but he wouldn't come in our home. So every year on Christmas Eve, out in the snow and ice, he drops them presents in the yard 'cause he don't want to catch no lice. Was the lousiest Christmas we ever had, one we'll never forget. Scratched and itched and combed our hair, we're not over it yet. Santa Claus don't come to our house anymore, don't care if we're naughty or nice. We're the ones that gave Santa Claus and all his reindeer lice. Now you've heard our Christmas story. I told you it was sad. I know it's about to kill you, so go on and scratch your head.
I'll give you an idea of what kind of family mine is. This is a true story. About 9 or 10 months ago, I did something I'd always wanted to do. I cashed in all my frequent flyer miles. I took everybody in my family to Hawaii. 13 people, thinking this would be the vacation of a lifetime. It ended up being the Clampetts Go to Maui. Because you get my family together, there is an empty Kmart somewhere. They showed up at the airport, they were using coolers and grocery bags for luggage. Skycap was like, which one's yours, a Samsonite? They were like, no, we got the Igloo with the duct tape on it and the 5 Piggly Wiggly bags right there. In the ticket counter, I asked my mother, I said, Mom, would you like to sit next to the window? She goes, oh, I better not, I just had my hair fixed. And on the plane, the movie they were showing on the plane was Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. 5 minutes into this movie, my brother turns to me and goes, you know that ain't them dog's real voice. My sister got mad. Well, thanks for spoiling it for everybody else. And we were staying right on the beach. In fact, the whales were migrating through. You could stand on the balcony and watch whales come up out of the water. First morning there, my brother's out there going, boy, I wish I had a gun with a scope on it. How much does it cost to mount a whale? Anybody know? I'd have to get a bigger trailer, I'll tell you that. And you could tell which rooms were ours. Ours were the ones with the underwear hanging off the rail. And according to the manager, the site of the only peeing for distance contest they had ever had. Which I am ashamed to say my Aunt Rose won in the second round. We are a classy bunch. My Uncle Doug kept asking, when we gonna convert our money to Hawaiian money? Because this is the same Uncle Doug. We went to a luau. You know how they always ask people to volunteer to hula dance? Old Doug volunteered. Halfway through the dance, we all realized Doug's not wearing any underwear underneath his hula skirt. We asked him about it later. He said, well, when I went to put that skirt on, I noticed I had a hole in my drawers and I didn't want to embarrass myself. Dang, Doug, you thought this out. And they're my family. I love them. They're good people. They just don't get out much. Mainly because of that no shirt, no shoes rule. They love that hotel, though. God, they stole everything from that place. They stole the ashtrays while we were checking in. Didn't even dump the sand out of them. Just picked them up and walked out with them. Stole everything. I mean, you get out of the shower, you're drying off with toilet paper because they have the towels in the Piggly Wiggly bags. And one day, one of the maids made the mistake of going to lunch and leaving her cart out in the hall. They were on that like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat. Picked it clean. I asked my brother later on, I said, what are you going to do with 180 shower caps? He said, Christmas present. Then his wife got mad. Well, thanks for spoiling it for everybody else. Came back from Hawaii. They spent a few days in California with us. We took them to the La Brea tar pits. You know what I'm talking about, where they have the fossils and things? I'm not making this up. My brother actually said, man, just don't seem like dinosaurs have come this close to downtown, does it? That's my blood, y'all. Because this is the same brother a few years ago, we went to Disney World. He stood in line 30 minutes to get Goofy's autograph. I said, just a kid in a Goofy costume? He said, no, I'm pretty sure that's the real Goofy right there. You can't argue with that. I remember 5 or 6 years ago, I went to see him. I was in town. He wasn't home. There was a note taped to his front door that said, Jeff, I had to run to the office. I'll be back in 5 minutes. The key is under the mat. Your only hope is a blind burglar. And you ever do this when you're around your family like that for a little bit? You ever start thinking, God, we must be the biggest bunch of goobers in the whole world? If I'm around my family more than a week, I start having fantasies that maybe I'm adopted and have a normal family that's desperately trying to find me. But you know what? You don't have the stupidest family in the world. You don't have the goofiest family in the world. And if you ever need to verify that, all you have to do is go to a state fair. 5 minutes at a fair and be going, you know what? We're all right. We're dang near royalty. You ever see people so ugly you have to get somebody else to verify it? Come here, y'all gotta see this man. Get out of line, it's worth it. Over by the cotton candy, don't look, don't look, don't look. Is that the hairiest back you've ever seen? Looks like Bigfoot in a tank top. Oh God, it's a woman! Oh, and she's got kids. Somebody slept with that woman! Oh no, it's Aunt Betty. You will worry about the genes you're passing along.
I don't know what'd be better or for worse. When you sit there and you be saying, aye, at least we need not that bad. Or when you sit there and you say, that sounds like me last gathering of family. But you know, that's the thing. Whether you love it or not, they still be your family. So, I guess I can only say bar the door, run, or dive into it and truly have some fun with it. And there was Jeff Hawksworthy with the Clampets Go to Maui, but with the same idea. Aye, here sometimes you have to kinda delve into it and be part of it all. The Dropkick Murphys with The Seasons Upon Us.
The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. There's bells and there's holly, the kids are gung-ho. True love finds a kiss beneath fresh mistletoe. Some families are messed up while others are fine. If you think yours is crazy, well, you should see mine. My sisters are whack jobs, I wish I had none. Their husbands are losers and so are their sons. My nephew's a horrible, wise little twit. He once gave me a nice gift wrap box full of he likes to pelt carolers with icy snowballs. I'd like to take him out back and deck more than the halls. With family like this, I would have to confess I'd be better off lonely distraught and depressed. The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. They call this Christmas where I'm from. My mom likes to cook, push our buttons and prod. My brother just brought home another big broad. The eyes roll and whispers come loud from the kitchen. I'd come home more often if they'd only quit bitching. Dad, on the other hand's a selfish old sod. Drinks whiskey alone with my miserable dog, who won't run off fetch Jerry, couldn't care less. He defiled my teddy bear and left me the mess. The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. They call this Christmas where I'm from. The table set, we raise a toast. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm so glad this day only comes once a year. You can keep your opinions, your presents, your Happy New Year. Call this Christmas where I'm from. They call this Christmas where I'm from.
When the time comes to document what we did here, the transcription won't really be that hard. 'Cause I'm a woman-eating monster with a suitcase full of fire and pink flamingos. Decorate my yard. Yeah, pink flamingos. Decorate my yard. Do you remember that young girl who did all those things with her body? Yeah, I guess you could say it was me who gave her her start. I guess it's working for President Clinton the way she used to work for me, but my pink flamingos keep pecking at her hard. Yeah, my pink flamingos keep pecking at her hard. And they never fly away. In my front yard they stay. And baby, I sometimes find it hard. You've got to climb the statue of the demon to get closer to God. Yep. Now there's a crowd outside demanding my resignation, and a policeman about to draw his gun. Seems I've lost this battle, but the war has just begun. 'Cause my pink flamingos will outlive everyone. Yeah, my pink flamingos will outlive everyone. And they never fly away. In my front yard they stay. And to know, baby, I
That Barbie Electric Seeks with pink flamingos. I played that especially for a dear friend. She loves the old pink flamingos. It's her favorite little bird. She loves seeing them everywhere. So, if you happen to be knowing who the captain be talking about, make sure for Christmas you get her some pink flamingos. She'll say thank you so much. She will truly, truly appreciate that. Well, we be cutting to commercial. Vintage commercial. Aye. We understand at least another one of the prospective sponsors has managed to pull through. So it's looking much more promising than it were even a few minutes ago. Aye. And another update from the Christmas carols. The screams of pleasure have been resonating through the neighborhood. It's just lovely to hear Christmassy ways going about. They love us here. We're so well appreciated.
It's yum yum fun that is cool and keen, and its name is the Snoopy Snow Cone Machine. You put ice cubes in and get a snow cone out. This is fun. Yum yum fun is what it's all about.
Some assembly required, and you mix the punch flavor.
It's yummy, Snoopy. It's yum yum fun that is cool and keen, and its name is the Snoopy Snow Cone Machine.
Snoopy Snow Cone Machine comes with everything you see here from Hasbro.
You're slugging it out in the middle of the ring! And there's a hard drive to the job! And Blue Bomber's block is knocked off! His block is knocked off?
Sure, but you can press it right back on again. It's just part of the action with the world's only boxing robots, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx. Takes 2 managers to handle the fighters and lots of skill to win. With these control levers, you can keep your fighters in motion to duck punches. When you press this plunger, he throws a right uppercut. Press the other plunger, and there's a left jab. Lots of exciting action and fun for everyone when the world's only boxing robots battle it out.
The Blue Bomber's looking for an opening, and there it is! That's the end of round 2!
Just push the flying head back, and you're ready for round 3.
Boy, this is the greatest!
You bet! The world's only boxing robots. Get the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx.
There be grand advice in this world. Some of it be from here, some of it be from there, and some of it be, aye, from the great deep down below, close to Davy Jones's locker. And that be the words of the mighty wise one, the one they call SpongeBob. That be right. His words of wisdom be, don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. And they be truly wise words.
Ahoy, everybody! SpongeBob here. Christmas means presents and mistletoe, sharing and caring. So during this most festive season, please, don't be a jerk. Bring joy to the world, it's the thing to do. But the world does not revolve around you. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. There's a sign above the line that says express. That means 10 items or less. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. Be nice to babies and animals, old folks too, 'cause that's how you'd like them to treat you. Use turn signals, don't scream my calls. Don't you wreck the house when you deck the halls. Spin your gun where it won't wind up on my shoe. Squeeze toothpaste from the bottom of the tube. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. When others are talking, never interrupt. Don't put people down or leave the toilet seat up. It's the time for family and holly and turkey. 'Tis the season
I was an Eskimo. Frozen wind began to blow. Under my boots and around my toe. Frost that bit the ground below. Was 100 degrees below zero. And my mama cried. And my mama cried. Don't be a naughty Eskimo. Save your money, don't go to the show. Well, I turned around and I said, ho, ho. Well, I turned around and I said, ho, ho. Well, I turned around and I said, ho, ho. And the northern lights commenced to glow. And she said, with a tear in her eye,
Watch out where the huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow.
Aye, there be some true bits how he's Tom. We just be here now. Aye, there be do's and don'ts in all seasons, and even in the Christmassy season. And one of them be, don't be a jerk. And then there be Frank Zappa's, don't eat the yellow snow. They're both very, very important things to be remembering. There's also another thing, something about you shouldn't be eating thy neighbor. Things like that, they're important. And it's important to not be acting upon cannibalism. It's a bad taste. I mean, no, that's a bad joke. I apologize. It's kind of like what the cannibal said about the eating a clown. He said he'd have a funny taste in his mouth. And on that note, let's go with a bad case of leprosy instead. Apologetics. Apologetics IX. What a bad case of leprosy.
Listen to me, I got a bad case of leprosy. No bail's gonna cure what ails me. Got a bad case of leprosy. I'm pretty brave, but I'm a bit alarmed. That's no rash coming down my arms. I need my troops, the militant guys, the modified neighbor's battle cry. Talk to the prophet, listen to me. I got a bad case of leprosy. No bail's gonna cure what ails me. Got a bad case of leprosy. kings, 5 out of bad case of leprosy. No frills, but it cured my ills. You got it, backspace, my leprosy.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave, man. Open up. I got the stuff.
Who?
It's Dave, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me come in here.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with me.
Who?
Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Come on, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I'm Dave, man. Hey, come on, man.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with
Who?
me. Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I am Dave, man. Will you? Come on. Open up the door, will you? I got the stuff with me. I think the cops saw me.
Who is it?
Oh, what the hell is it? Go, man, open up the door. It's Dave.
Who?
Dave. D-A-V-E. Will you open up the goddamn
Dave?
door? Yeah, Dave.
Dave?
Right, man. Dave. Now, will you open up the door?
Dave's not here.
Oh.
That RP, one of me favorites. Been one of me favorites from way back in the olden days. That there P, Cheech and Chong with Dave's Not Here. I run into people from time to time that no longer know that skit. So you must become an emissary for the captain's quarters and go out and explain them what the greatness of Cheech and Chong and other great pieces of comedy are. It's the only thing you can do. Pass it on, or it'll be lost forever. We'll be cutting, well, we're going to be taking a short break, and we'll be back momentarily. It's the top of the hour, and we'll be back for the second half of the show. The other half, the second hour. You know how it works. 1 hour, then 2 hour. Yeah, just like that. I can still hear the screams in the neighborhood. He must be having a blast of a time.
No, not yours. I mean yours. Yeah, yours. Right over there. Yeah, yours. So, yours been enjoying this show. So why not spread the joy? Let your friends know. I mean it. Invite them to listen with yours. They be so thankful. They start treating you like a king because they be so grateful. They might even make a monument to you to show how they really feel about what you've done to them. And be sure to click that like and subscribe buttons. And don't be stingy. Hit the bell too, so you get notifications of new episodes. That ways yous and yous friends never miss a moment of the captain's quarters. And in turn, yous never miss having me, Babushka, sing so beautifully every week. So, don't just sit there. Go, invite and subscribe and make your life better by never missing an episode of the Captain's Quarters or me, the lovely Babushka. Now, just do it.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
How about you, old Pat? Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going don't see about that dinner and work on mine suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Now I want to be saying one thing. Fear not, for Babushka will be here. Aye, she's promised that she won't miss the witching hour, well, upon which time we'd better all be daft, because she's gonna be warmed up and ready to go. You won't be just starting off cold and crazy. She'll just start off crazy. Now, let's see. Oh, we'll also be having more Christmassy stuff coming along. And in a matter of so many minutes, it'll be the final party, where we turn it over to ye, where it's all request driven, with 323 heave-ho. That'd be 1-323-432-8346. You can be calling or texting, or you can do it through the Book of Face, or you can buy the snail of mail, or the eel of mail, or the mail of E. The mail of E, that'd be right. I get all kinds of confusion on how some of this all goes together. But it does, and so too, and that's way it be. So where, nope, that's not it. Where did somebody stole? Oh, I got one good for ye. It's not one I was thinking of, but it's still a good one. Fred Stoller's now, Thrill Seeker.
Hi, I live on the edge.
Thrill Seeker is his name.
Nothing matters to me. I am nuts. You know what I did today? I drank milk that expired yesterday. I don't care. Life's too short. I live for today. Okay, well, so you know what I did? I was at a deli. I bought an apple. I ate it right there without washing it first. You heard me right. I'll do it again. I don't care. Okay. I was on an escalator. I let go of the handrail. Then I put both arms up in the air.
He's not in it for fortune or fame. Risking his life is only a game. He won't live in a world that is tame. Thrill Seeker is his name.
You can't stop me. I am so impulsive. I bought a pen, I didn't even need it. I just saw it, picked it up, and bought it without planning it out, because I am so spontaneous. I live in the moment. The pen was 79 cents. I gave the cashier 80 cents, and I walked the hell away. I said, keep the penny. To her, I said that. I am nuts. Oh, I was on a bus. While it was in motion, I talked to the driver. You heard me right. I went swimming right after eating a tuna fish sandwich.
He's not in it for fortune or fame. Risking his life is only a game. He won't live in a world that is tame. Thrill Seeker is his name.
I rented a movie. I'm not gonna rewind it. I mailed a letter to my friend. I didn't jiggle a mailbox lid to make sure it went all the way down. I did the TV Guide crossword puzzle in a pen, not a pencil for erasing. I went jogging in my jeans, not my sweatpants. I live on the edge. You can't stop me. Woo-hoo! Rowdy! I'm confident. I'll take you down with me. I'm topical. Yes!
I have a bus driver named Dave who has never received any credit, and he's been working for me for almost 10 years now. This man has successfully gotten me to every single comedy show on time without fail. If I had to describe him to you, okay? Dave looks like the word America. Not America, America. He's about 6 feet tall, he's white, he has a gray beard, and he wears a trucker hat. And he's gotta be one of the most hardworking people I have ever met. Now, when I say hardworking, hey, I'm on the road 46 weeks out of the year, so I know Difference is, I fly home every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Dave stays on that bus and he gets it to the next city where we meet him. He works anniversaries, holidays, special moments. Christmas time, I was with my family. Dave was driving that bus on the East Coast. New Year's, I was with my family. Dave was on the East Coast driving that bus. One of the hardest working people I've ever met. I just want to give him a shout out. In addition to being hardworking, he's very honest. Now, when I say honest, I don't mean, oh, he does his taxes right. I mean painfully honest, no filter honest. He talks the way people used to. He does not have time to mince words. He just calls it like he sees it. Before me, he used to work with a man by the name of Kenny G. Grammy Award winner, amazing, amazing music. One day, Kenny G was on his tour bus that Dave was driving, and I guess the two of them had a little discussion, and Kenny G used some words that Dave would have rather him not have used, and instead of getting into it with him, this is what Dave does. Kicked Kenny G off of his own bus. Because he would rather lose his job than lose his self-respect. And that's the man I work with. He's a bad dude. You guys are clapping, but you should have seen the interview. Oh man, it was a good one. He looks at me and he says, hey, let's get one thing straight. I don't give a shit who you are. You treat me right, I'll treat you right. You pay me on time, you'll live. Not to mention the fact that he keeps that tour bus squeaky clean. And he takes a lot of pride in that as well. One night, I was drinking on the bus, and I go to put my cup down, and I missed the table, and the cup hit the floor. I didn't get up right away to get the cup, because I figured I'm gonna get up in a couple minutes and make myself another drink. I'll pick up the cup then. Dave sees the cup on the floor, and then he looks at me and says, hey, I ain't your mama, pick this up. I get to the back of the bus and I'm like, wait a minute, I pay him. Hey, Dave, shut up. Yeah, I'll be in the back in my room. Thank you. Drive safe. And people tell me, you work with a man who talks that way to you? Why? Let me tell you why. Because he's honest. With Dave, you know exactly what you get. Nowadays, it is so hard for me to tell who's being genuine and who has an agenda. And with him, you know exactly where you stand. If he likes you, he loves you. And if not, you're on the curb with Kenny G. That being said, I have a story to share. About 1.5 years ago, maybe longer, we're on the bus and we're heading down the highway. Just so you have kind of an understanding of the bus layout, let's say this is the front. Here's Dave, the driver, empty seat, and then a sliding door that goes in between him and the rest of the tour bus. My buddy Alfred and I are in the living room portion and we're watching TV. We're watching the news. And on the news, there's this person who is running for some type of office. No particular office. And I guess their big plan is to erect a structure between two bodies of land. Somewhere. And I guess they want one side of the structure to finance the entire project. Well, my buddy Alfred and I, we have a lot of family that works in construction, and we know a bad job when we see one. So we started to voice our opinion out loud about how we felt about this person and what they wanted to do. We're being very loud. So loud, Dave can hear us. And then we hear Dave. America. I yell out to Dave. I said, be quiet, Dave. This isn't about you. He taps a button on the dashboard that activates the sliding door. And when the door's about that far from closing, he yells out, I'm building a wall. I couldn't even get upset because I was too much in shock over the fact that that came out of someone 4 feet away from me. My buddy Alfred and I, we look like chickens. We're like... My cell phone goes off. I take out my phone, and there's a text message from Dave. And I said, that's right, he better say I'm sorry. He better say just kidding. I open up the text message, and it says, and you're paying for it. And people tell me, you still work with him after that? Yes, I do. I trust that man with my life every single night. I know where his heart's at. He can say whatever he wants. At the end of the day, he still has to drive around the king of the Mexicans.
Aye, that RB, Gabriel Iglesias, Robbie himself, with bus driver Dave. Now let's be heading right back to some Christmassy tunes. Something nice and light and cheery. Very serious stuff around here. 12 days of Christmas. Hey, you'll be needing to hear that at least once a season. It's John Denver and the Muppets with the 12 days of Christmas. They take it very, very seriously, as they should.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 gold rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
6 geese a laying,
5 gold rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5 gold rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5 gold rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5 gold rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5
day of Christmas my true love gave to me. 11 pipers piping,
and lords a leaping,
3 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking,
7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, ba-dum-bum-bum, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping,
3 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking,
7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings,
ba-dum-bum-bum, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Well, I thought that I heard Santa in the chimney Christmas Eve, but who stepped out of my fireplace I just could not believe. It was the skinny, long-haired rock star type, all dressed in leather clothes. And I yelled, hey, that's not Santa Claus, that looks like Axl Rose. He said, man, there've been some changes in the way this holiday's run. Now that I'm in charge of Christmas, we can finally have some fun. We'll sing heavy metal carols and keep the presents for ourselves. We'll send Slash to the North Pole and let his snakes play with the elves. It's an Axl Christmas, it's a hard rock holiday, so we're all singing welcome to the jungle all the way. We'll sleigh ride over Paradise City, and if we're feeling rude, we'll burn down all the Christmas trees and then we'll get tattooed. Now Axl didn't care about how Christmas used to be. He said I just had Santa's workshop wired for MTV. Yeah, Rudolph tried my eggnog, so you know he's feeling fine. And remember Mrs. Claus, now she's a sweet child of mine. You said no more free gifts, they want this stuff, they'll have to buy it. And if they try to take my picture, then we'll have a Christmas riot. I said, Axl, you are doing this all wrong by my deduction. You know, Santa never had this kind of appetite for destruction. It's an Axl Christmas, it's a hard rock holiday, so we're all singing welcome to the jungle all the way. We'll sleigh ride over Paradise City, and if we're feeling rude, we'll burn down all the Christmas trees, and then we'll get tattooed. It's an Axl Christmas, it's a hard rock holiday, so we're all singing welcome to the jungle all the way. We'll sleigh ride over Paradise City, and if we're feeling rude, we'll burn down all the Christmas trees, and then we'll get tattooed.
There's a nice Christmassy kind of tune. It's a kind of Christmassy carol that you should probably sing for Grandma. She'll love it. It'll bring back the old memories for her. That was Sponge Awareness Foundation with an Axl Christmas. Well, we'll be cutting the vintage commercial for momentarily, and then we'll return. It shall be the final 40. It's all request driven, and it's going to be, well, it'll be quite a surprise. Why? Because it'll be request driven, not be me just saying, oh, I've decided to do this or doing that. It'll be ye, because I'm handing over navigation at the helm to ye. And where we head, we don't know. We could be going to Sweetwater, we could be going to Davy Jones's locker. The only one that will know will be ye, and that will be because you've taken things in the right or wrong turn of it all.
What rolls downstairs, the motor in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
Mystery of the Masked Intruder.
Sounds like a case for us, Scooby.
Meet Fright Light Scooby-Doo. Grab him and he talks.
Who's got me? Cover my eyes.
Zoink! What's that?
Turn on my flashlight. Yikes! A ghost!
He always gets his ghost.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Fright Light Scooby-Doo talks, shakes, shivers, and gets Scooby scared.
Aye, it'd be always amazement how just a couple of minutes can change the entire, direction and fortune of the world. Now, for examples, we have the crew is suddenly returning. They say the pillaging and plundering of the caroling has gone amazingly well. The new neighborhood knew not what to expect. Yet I think that one lady, since she moved from where we were to where we are, she was trying to get away from us, but we understand what she was truly trying to do. She was trying to prepare herself for our new arrival. But that's the way things goes. So they say the gift receiving was quite well taken. So there's cacophony all over. I think that means that Babushka will be heading back this our way sooner than later. And when she arrives, I have a feeling she will be growing and growing up her accomplishments. But without further ado, let us be going straight to the Final 40's greatest things that we have, the request line. So, and that's another thing, Dar. If you took only just a minute or two of your life, you could help change the world by putting in a request here to the captain's quarters, by just giving a call to old 323-HEAVE-HO. That's 323, don't forget the 1, for it'd be long distance for most of ye. 1-323-432-8346. And you can even take and text that in. That way we receive your requests and we move forward from there. Oh yes, let's go straight to the phone lines.
Yeah, I want to start to hear a song. I want to hear a Shut Up in Your Face. It's dedicated to all the nudniks I dealt with this week. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, I'm Giuseppe. I got something special for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was a boy, just about the 8th grade, Mama used to say, don't stay out late with the bad boys. Always shoot the pool, Giuseppe going to flunk a school. Boy, it make me sick, all the thing I gotta do. I can't get no kicks, I always got to follow rules. Boy, it make me sick, just to make the lousy bucks. Got to feel like a fool. And the mama used to say all the time, what's the matter you? Hey, gotta no respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's not so bad. It's a nice place. Ah, shut up your face. That's my mom, I can remember. Big accordion solo. Play that thing. Really nice, really nice. But soon there come a day, gonna be a big star. Then they make a TV shows and the movies. Get myself a new car, but still I be myself. I don't want it to change a thing. Still a dance and a sing. I think about the mama, she used to say, what's the matter you? Hey, God no respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's not so bad. It's a nice place. Ah, shut up your face. Mama, she said it all of the time. What's the matter you? Hey, God no respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's not so bad. It's a nicer place. Ah, shut up your face. That's my mom. Hello everybody. That's out there on the radio and the TV land. Did you know I had the big hit the song in Italy with this? Shut up your face. I sing this song, all of my fans applaud, they clap their hands. But to make me feel so good. You ought to learn this song, it's real simple. See, I sing, what's the matter you? You sing, hey. Then I sing the rest. And then at the end, we can all sing, ah, shut up your face. Okay, let's try it, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the matter you? Hey, God no respect. Hey.
shut up in your face.
That's great. We're gonna do the better this time, I bet. Hey,
What's the matter, you? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's a not so bad. Hey, it's a nicer place. Shut up in your face.
okay, one time for mama, everybody.
What's the matter, you? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's a not so bad. Hey, it's a nicer place. Shut up in your face.
Hey, Abbott.
What do you want,
Now,
Costello?
look, Abbott. I understand that you're going to be the manager of the Lou Costello Jr. Youth Foundation baseball team.
Yes, we just organized the thing.
Oh, you did?
Sure.
Well, I'd like to play on the team myself. You know, I know something about baseball.
Well, that would be accomplished.
Well, I'd like to know some of the guys' names on the team, so when I meet them on the street or in the ballpark, I'll be able to say hello to them.
Why, surely I'll introduce you to the boys. But you know, strange as it may seem, they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
You mean funny names?
Nicknames, pet names, like Dizzy Dean,
Brother Daffy?
Daffy Dean, and
I'm their French cousin.
French cousin.
Goofy.
Goofy. Well, now, let's see. We have on the bags, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
That's what I want to find out.
What silly name? I say who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
You know the fellow's name?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
Have you got a first baseman?
Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Now tell me who's on first.
That's right.
I want to know what's the guy's name on first base.
No, what's on second
I'm
base?
not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. Now, we're not mentioning third. Now, let's get together.
How did I get on third base?
You happen to mention his name.
If I mention a third baseman's name, who did I face playing third base?
No, who is playing first?
I'm not asking you who's on first.
Who is on first?
I'm asking you what's the guy's name on third.
What is on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again.
Well, I can't change their name.
You got a first baseman?
Absolutely.
When you pay him off every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Sure he does. Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes.
Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Listen, what is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know. Third
base.
I
Yes.
pick it up. You got an outfield?
Well, surely.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I just thought I'd ask.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who is playing first?
Stay out of the infield.
Don't mention the names out here.
I want to know what's the left fielder's
What
name.
is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Look, the left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field. Now, you know these players as well as I do.
Look, you got a pitcher on the team.
Wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me the date?
I'm telling you, man.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow you're going to tell me who's pitching?
Now, let's... Who is
Now
not...
break your arm, you say who's on first. I want to know what's the pitcher's
What's
name.
on second?
I don't know. Third
Third
base. You got a catcher?
Charlie.
The catcher's name.
Today.
Today, and tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
Now I've got it. I don't even... Look, all we got is a couple of days on the team.
I
that's
can't
all.
help that.
A couple of
Don't
days.
get excited now.
Who's getting excited?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
You know, I'm a pretty good catcher myself.
Well, tell me.
Now, I'll catch today myself.
all
I'm going
right.
to catch.
Yes.
And tomorrow's pitching on the team.
Yes.
Now, tomorrow throws the ball and the guy up bunts the ball.
Yes.
Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out of first base, so I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Is to throw the ball to first base.
Yes.
Now, who's got it?
Naturally.
If I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it.
Yes.
Now, who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
Oh, so I throw the ball to naturally.
You do nothing of the kind. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Now,
Did I throw the ball to naturally?
But you don't.
I throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not working that way.
I throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
You ask me.
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Well, say
Same as you.
Just say that.
I throw the ball to who?
That's
Naturally. Now, whoever it is drops the ball, so the guy runs a second.
Yes.
Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know, throws it back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Yes.
Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball to be called. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Aye, that's Harvey, one of me old favorites. Now, what... I mean, it's been a while since we played, so that's a grand thing when people call in requests. Sometimes it helps spur on the memories. And That's what we're here for. To remember, to enjoy, to learn to laugh again. That's the whole thing. And to have some fun and thumb our nose at society's, the fancy term for pedophorequacies or something about being our propers. That's not what we do here. Speaking of not being properly propers, let's go right back to the phone lines and see what the requests shall say to us and where we be headed next.
Hello! During this lovely time of Hanukkah, the one thing that would fulfill my soul and make me feel so good is to hear a song about a dreidel. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I want to hear a song about a dreidel. Hey!
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin, and when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play.
Mi yimalel v'urot Yisrael otam,
Yisrael otam, Yisrael otam,
Mi yimalel v'urot Yisrael otam, Mi yivne hein b'chol dor yakum hagibor goel ham.
Shema,
Shema, בימים ההם בזמן הזה, מכבי משיח ובימינו כל עם ישראל,
יתאחד יקום ויגאל. מי ימלא גבורות ישראל אותם, מי יבנה הם בכל דור יקום הגיבור גואל עם. מי ימלא גבורות ישראל אותם, מי יבנה הם בכל דור יקום הגיבור גואל העם.
מאוסור ישועתי לך נאה לשבח, תיקון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח, לי את אחים מבח מצור המנבח. אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח. אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח. יוונים נקבצו עליי, אזי בימך
dreidel, 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 וברזל גבורות ישראל אותם יהנה, ותים בכל יקום הגיבור גואל. שמי נותר כאן קיימים, נעשה נס לשושנים, ונבינה ימי שונה, קבעו שיר ורננים. אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח. Oh dreidel I shall play.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There are just some things I need. When I open up the presents underneath the Christmas tree, more than sleigh bells, more than snow, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is dice and rolling trays and 3D printed terrain and minis and source books and condition markers and I don't want a lot for Christmas. There are just some things I need. I just wanna hide my secrets behind a custom DM screen. I just need the perfect mini there upon the battle map. 1 or 2 or 5 or 20. That's all I want to unwrap. I just want that sweet terrain for my D&D campaign. Make my wish come true, baby. All I want for Christmas is a dice tower and the new Eberron book and some modular dungeon tiles and dice made out of gemstones and an expansion. Oh, you might think I'm asking a lot from old Saint Nick. But no rolling tray will make this campaign tick. I really have just one goal. I wanna hear those dice rolls. And won't you bring me the thing I really need? Won't you please bring me a weekly schedule that works with everyone's prior commitments and doesn't conflict with their work hours and won't get canceled last minute? I mean, you're magic, right? If anybody can do it. Oh, I don't need a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my party standing right outside my door. Oh, I just wanna play each week, rolling with my favorite geeks. Make my wish come true, baby. All I want for Christmas is regular sessions, like every week, would be great. But, you know, every 2 weeks would be fine, too. Oh, and a DM with a master plan, just like a real storyteller. And a table big enough for everyone. Enough chairs? Enough chairs for everybody would be great. And pizza? Can you bring some of that? You could just put it in the stockings, like a few pizzas, like a pepperoni and a veggie.
That'll be Jenny D with all I want for Christmas. Let's see. Oh yes, all I want for Christmas, a Dungeons and Dragons Christmas Carol. That be a tingin'. Everybody's so used to the plain and the ordinary. But we don't have that here. We have things that go above and beyond the calls of duty. Now, we had come in through the text that someone be texting to 323-EVO, asking about Jeff Dunham's Jingle Bombs. A very lively tune at that.
Yes, I got a favor to ask of you, Infidel. What? When we're finished here, will you come caroling with me? What? You go Christmas caroling? Oh yes, I love to Christmas carol. Like, what do you sing? Bin Laden is coming to town. Oh, holy crap. Oh, holy crap. I think I blew my foot off. And then my favorite, Silence Night. Thank you. And then I got another one, Jingle Bongs. Would you like me to sing Jingle Bongs? You can sing? Oh, yes. Okay, what the heck? Oh, dashing through the sand with the bomb strapped to my back. I have a nasty plan for Christmas in Iraq. I got through checkpoint A, but not through checkpoint B. That's when I got shot in the ass by the U.S. military. It's not funny. Oh, jingle bombs, mine blew up, you see. Where are all the virgins that Bin Laden promised me? Oh, jingle dongs, your soldiers shot me dead. The only thing that I have left is this towel upon my head. I used to be a man, but every time I cough, thanks to Uncle Sam, my nuts keep falling off. My bombing days are done. I need to find some work. Perhaps it would be much safer as a convenience store night clerk. Oh, jingle dongs, I think I got screwed. Don't laugh at me because I'm dead or I kill you. Christmas! And that's Ahmed, the dead terrorist. There we go.
Very reminiscent of the kind of caroling that our sweet dear Babushka has been doing throughout tonight. The kind of thing that make people appreciate their lives in generals. Well, we be cutting a commercial, vintage commercial, and we be back, getting closer and closer to the witching hour as we step. Watch where you be stepping. There be buffalo around here.
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen, and his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you he is ideal, and his name is Mr. Machine.
His outside is clear. You can see every gear, the brightest, biggest gears ever seen.
Mr. Machine!
He talks. No, he squawks as he walks. Along the ground and round and round and round. You can take him apart, every gear and nut. But you can put him together and build him up. Wind him. Go on. You can't break the spring, but listen. Hear him ring?
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen, and his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you he's real, and his name is Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine. Let's making things fly. What is that? Making things look like great.
Light, the toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with light.
Let's making things fly.
Work with colorful pegs that glow with light, light bulb not included. Make people, animals, things, and with refills, Bugs Bunny or Bozo the Clown. You can make lots of pretty pictures with Light Bright from Hasbro.
Ha 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 ha. One of the greatest themes about the File 40. It be the requests that come in. You get such a feel and understanding of the quality of the listener. The person that's out there making the request, it's truly a part of them. It's a part of their soul. It's a part of who their being be. And then you can feel the infusement into you and into the show. And you truly understand them in ways that can't be understood without that particular part just reaching out and yearning, so you understand that deep, deep part of their soul. With that, let's go right back to the phone lines and understand what this person's soul is yearning for.
I'm feeling highly irregular. The only thing that would make me feel better is to hear Won't Eat Prunes again. Thank you!
Just the other day when we went to Joe's Cafe just to order up a couple steaks to eat. But we noticed something wrong. All the Worcestershire was gone. But the waitress brought a different kind of treat. She said this sauce was the chef's new creation, guaranteed it's the real taste sensation. But she warned us it's made out of prunes. Try a little if you dare. Nothing can compare. So we had some and now we swear we won't eat prunes again. Was such a dirty trick. Boy, it really made us sick. When it looks like we've been done in by the prune. Still the memory lingers on. I've been living in the John, 'cause I've had the run since Monday afternoon. They said this sauce was the chef's new creation, guaranteed it's the latest sensation. But she warned us it's made out of prunes. Try a little if you dare. Nothing can compare. So we had some and now we swear we won't eat prunes again. Won't eat prunes again. No, no. Same as the old sauce.
This is ponderous, man. Really ponderous. One day, and nobody remembered who I was. So, I decided to take the day off. On my way out, I run into my boss, and he says, "Hey, you look familiar." I said, "Thanks. People say that a lot in these dreams." And the horns kicked in, and my shoes started to squeak. Then all of a sudden, I'm standing on a beach in some tropical part of the world, and there's a sign that says, "Aren't you supposed to be at work?" Sort of screamed out at me. I remember, I'd been here in other dreams. But usually there was a water polo game, and a girl who could talk with her eyes, and she'd say,
"Can you see what I'm saying?"
And the horns kicked in, and my shoes started to squeak. Before I knew it, I was walking near a lake when a phone rings, and the operator speaks to me in a language I don't understand. The horns kicked in. My shoes started to squeak. Before long, I was coming up on this really weird part of my dream. You know, part where I know how to tap dance, but I can only do it while wearing golf shoes. Now I'm back on the beach, walking with this girl who talks with her eyes. This time she says,
"I think you see what I'm saying."
Then, just before I woke up, Started to rain in Southern California.
Papachaka makanano singaw. Sing kapalala wanay damuching pao. Hedi kapalua kamachana sing ti. Mama chaka panawan is now 3.
A girl can talk with her eyes.
Can you see what I'm saying?
Aren't you supposed to be at work? This is ponderous, man. Really ponderous.
That there be another fun one. It were to and you, this is ponderous. But we can't just be stopping there. We had another request for Kippy Donna's Wet Dream in the Gulf Stream. Better be prepared. I do believe I heard her coming aboard. Aye, and she's in rare form tonight.
It was April the 41st. Being a quadruple leap year, I was driving in downtown Atlantis. My Barracuda was in the shop, so I was in a rented Stingray, and it was overheating. So I pulled into a Shell station. They said I'd blown a seal. I said, fix the damn thing and leave my private life out of it, okay, pal? While they were doing that, I walked over to a place called the Oyster Bar, a real dive. But I knew the owner. He used to play for the Dolphins. I said, "Hi, Gil!" You have to yell, he's hard of hearing. Gil was also down on his luck. Fact is, he was barely keeping his head below water. I bellied up to the sandbar. He poured me the usual. Rusty snail, whole of grunion, shaken, not stirred, with a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich on the side, heavy on the Mako. I slipped him a fin, on porpoise. I was feeling good. I even dropped a sand dollar in the box for Jerry's squids, for the halibut. Well, the place was crowded. We were packed in like sardines. They were all there to listen to the big band sounds of Tommy Dorsal. What soul! Tommy was rocking the place with a very popular tuna, Salmon Enchanted Evening, and the stage was surrounded by screaming groupers, probably there to see the bass player. One of them was this cute little yellowtail, and she's giving me the eye. So I figured this is my chance for a little fun. You know, piece of Pisces. But she said things I just couldn't fathom. She was too deep, seemed to be under a lot of pressure. Boy, could she drink. She drank a lot. I said, "What's your sign?" She said, "Aquarium." I said, "Great, let's get tanked." I invited her up to my place for a little midnight bait. I said, "Come on, baby, it'll only take a few minnows." She threw me that same old line. "Not tonight, I got a haddock." And she wasn't kidding either, because in came the biggest, meanest looking haddock I'd ever seen come down the pike. He was covered with muscles. He came over to me and said, "Listen, shrimp, don't you come trolling around here." What a crab. This guy was steamed. I could see the anchor in his eyes. I turned to him, I said, "Abalone. You're just being shellfish." Well, I knew there was going to be trouble, and so did Gil, because he was already on the phone to the cods. The haddock hits me with a sucker punch. I catch him with a left hook. He eels over. It was a fluke, but there he was, lying on the deck, flat as a mackerel. kelpless. I said, forget the cards, Gil. This guy's gonna need a sturgeon. Well, the yellowtail was impressed with the way I landed her boyfriend. She came over to me, she said, hey, big boy, you're really a game fish. What's your name? I said, Marlin.
I had a wet dream, cruising through the Gulf Stream.
Well, from then on, we had a whale of a time. I took her to dinner. I took her to dance. I bought her a bouquet of flounders. And then I went home with her. And what did I get for my trouble? A case of the clams.
Think I had a wet dream, cruising through the Gulf Stream.
Bubby, Molly and me, we had so much fun. We went out caroling. You know, they said the ladies auxiliary was gonna go caroling, but they never give me date. Finally, Molly and me, we figures, they ain't gonna give us date, we make our own. Well, who should we bump into when we's out caroling but the ladies auxiliary? That Trudy Bigman, she says she forget to invite us. Yeah. Anyway, we sing, and the voices, they bust the windows. It was beautiful. Anyway, I saved the best carol for our listeners out there. So, I sings now. Roll out the holly, put up the tree before mine spirit fails again. Fill up the stocking. I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window. Carols at the spinet, yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Hasn't shown a single flurry, Santa dear, we're in a hurry. Climb down the chimney, turn on the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruit cake. It's time we hung some tinsel on the evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. We need a little Christmas now.
Well, I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.